Some people call me a space cowboy. Some people call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice because I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. Or if you prefer, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. Music. It is a universal language that transcends all boundaries, connecting us to our deepest emotions and our highest ideals. Whether you realize it or not, the songs we listen to shape our thoughts, guide our feelings, and influence our spiritual journeys. As we open our hearts and minds to this powerful force, let us reflect on the lyrics of our favorite songs. I may mention some of those here today. You may have other favorite songs. It's totally fine. And word of note, there will be no Grateful Dead quotes. Our favorite lyrics are songs that serve as spiritual guides, reminders of our highest purpose, and sources of inspiration along the path to self-realization and that connection to the divine. If you saw my Spotify playlist, you'd think it was very strange. Of course, we start off with some Grateful Dead. Then we go to some Dr. Dre and some Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay.
And then we get into some Hamilton lyrics from Hamilton from the opera. Then we go to yacht rock, little Christopher Cross, that sort of stuff. Back to the Grateful Dead. On my way here today, I had my Spotify DJ playing, for example. And so, of course, some Grateful Dead came on. Then I went to Rage Against the Machine, which is very hard, powerful, sort of rock stuff. And then it switched to the band and Up on Cripple Creek. And then it went to Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die by Willie Nelson.
Wow.
So I'm maybe a little different. But whatever type of music you listen to, it is your soundtrack to your spiritual journey. From the ancient chants, like we heard today in Oyaheya, thank you, Keith, for allowing us to sing that. Or maybe some Gregorian chants you might remember from the mid to late 890s that were very big at that time. Or to one that I learned as a child, Om Namah Shivaya. To the modern day songs, music has been a tool for worship, reflection, and healing across all cultures and religions. It lifts our spirits, calms our minds, and helps us feel connected to something that is greater than ourselves. The rhythms and melodies speak to the soul in a way that words alone cannot. But I believe it is the lyrics, the words we hear, that often carry the deepest spiritual messages. And it's those messages that I want to focus on today. Music invites us into a space where we can experience the sacred in the everyday. It allows us to process our emotions, question our beliefs, and find solace in times of struggle. How many of us have listened to breakup songs? Or if you were an athlete, maybe you had a walk-up song, or you listened to some song that would get you hyped for the game or the match that you were about to play. Or the one that you played in your head at a time where you had questioning things. It is those lyrics which resonate with us that can help us remember our inner strength, reconnect with our values, and encourage us to live with greater authenticity and compassion. In this way, the music we choose to surround ourselves with can be a guide along our spiritual path. Song lyrics are often reflections of the human condition, our joys, our sorrows, our longings, and our growth. They speak about the struggles we face on our spiritual journeys, reminding us that we are not alone in the quest for meaning, love, fulfillment. Take for instance the song we just heard, that wonderful version by Julia. Thank you for doing that for me. So appreciate it. I know it's a tough song. It is always at the top or near the top of any countdown of the greatest rock and roll songs of all time. The lyrics tell the story of a person searching for deeper connection, a spiritual awakening. It speaks to that longing for something beyond the material world, a desire for a stairway to heaven that can lead us to spiritual enlightenment. If you take the quote, "If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on." These words invite us to reflect on our own path towards that higher state of being. Are we too on a journey of awakening? Do we seek more than just the superficial pleasures of the world? A yearning for a deeper connection with the divine. Similarly, in the song Imagine by John Lennon, you know the lyrics. Say them with me. "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one." These lyrics encourage us to envision a world free of division and strife, a world where humanity lives in peace and harmony. This is a powerful call to action of spiritual growth, not just on the individual level, but collectively as a society. It invites us to meditate on our role in creating a world that reflects love, kindness, and unity. By embracing the ideals of peace, by embracing the ideals in these songs, we align ourselves with a higher vision of peace that we all hold so dear. Song lyrics also have the power to teach us profound spiritual truths, often in the simplest ways. They speak to our hearts, breaking down the complex spiritual concepts into relatable, digestible thoughts. In moments of doubt or confusion, a lyric can provide clarity, peace, and guidance. Consider yet another song that we sung today or heard today, "Let It Be" by the Beatles. There's a simple yet profound message in letting go, surrendering to the flow of life, and trusting that all things will unfold as they should. Mira's teaching found in many spiritual traditions. "And when the night is cloudy and there is still a light that shines on me, shining till tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be." The wisdom in these words encourage us to release our fears and surrender control and trust that that which is greater than us is guiding us. Similarly, Bob Marley's "One Love," the lyrics call us to come together in unity and embrace our shared humanity. In each of us, it is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings, a spiritual principle that echoes across many, many faiths. And as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. All right, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel all right. Let's get together and feel all right. Through music, we are invited to remember that we are all part of this same divine creation and that love is the force that unites us all. There's also a healing power to music, particularly in song lyrics, the music that can soothe the troubled heart, lift the spirit, and provide comfort in times of loss or hardship. It can be a form of spiritual solace to helping us to navigate the pain and the suffering that is sometimes part of this human condition. Songs like "Bridge Over Troubled Water" by Simon and Garfunkel offers us reassurance in times of distress. Excuse me. The lyrics when you feel weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. When times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. That lyrics provides such a message of unconditional support and comfort. The image of a bridge symbolizes stability and connection, something to hold on to in times of uncertainty. For those struggling with loss, fear, or doubt, these words serve as a spiritual reminder that we are not alone. There is always a source of support, always ways to find peace, even in the darkest of times. The more we reflect on lyrics of the songs we listen to, the more we begin to realize their spiritual power. Each lyric is a prayer, a meditation, a reflection of a divine presence within our lives. By choosing the music that aligns with our spiritual values and listening with intention, we can transform our relationship with music into a spiritual practice. When we listen, we're reminded of our higher calling. Music has the ability to transcend the limitations of the mind and reach directly into our hearts. It helps us stay grounded in the present moment too, connect with our own inner divinity, and to feel the presence of the divine around us. As we continue our spiritual journeys, let us remember the power of music and lyrics in shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The songs we listen to can be a reflection of our innermost desires, a guide on our path, and a source of healing and comfort. By being mindful of music, we allow into our lives, and by allowing its messages to resonate deep within us, we can use it as a tool for spiritual growth and transformation. May we all open our hearts to the wisdom contained in the lyrics of our favorite songs, allowing them to guide us toward greater peace, love, and connection. Let the music we listen to be a reminder of the divine presence in our lives and a source of inspiration as we walk our spiritual paths. May we also remember that through music, we are never truly alone. Our hearts are joined with the hearts of others, and we are forever connected to the divine melody that flows through all creation. Thank you.